Hello, you beautiful lot. Would you believe this is the second time I've tried to do this video? I'm sure you would. We're going to add to the spiritual development playlist today, and it is a bit of an impromptu video because I had scheduled a reading to come out that was done before the full moon, because I just don't read on a full moon. If you're a follower of mine, you'll understand that. You'll know. So I'd pre-planned lots of videos to come out to see me through, and then this has kind of cropped up where I thought, do you know what, this is a great day to do a releasing ritual and add to the spiritual development playlist. So I've just done a 15-minute talk with the camera facing me, and then I thought I can flip the camera to show you the ritual, and of course you can't. And I don't know how to join two videos together to make one whole one, because it just baffles my brain. So I'm having to start it all again, so you don't get to see my face. So I've done my makeup for absolutely no reason whatsoever. And I'm wearing pink again. So if you are a follower of the channel, you will know that the readings just lately have been quite intense, and that's leading up to the 7th of September 2025, which is today, the day that I'm posting the video. And I'm no good with astrology. I don't know all the ins and outs of it. I wish I did. It fascinates me. But I do know from watching other people that do cover astrology that my readings have been very closely linked to what's going on above us. And the fact that now is a great time for releasing baggage that we may have carried for years, centuries, many lifetimes. Many of us are remembering our witch wounds. That's been a particular theme. We're also bringing out our femininity, male and female, however you identify, because we're remembering these witch wounds where we were either suppressed or hunted down, basically. So this is something that we're remembering, and I think it's bringing up a lot of emotions, 222, as I said that, especially the mother wound within us all. And we all have one, and I'm not calling out your mothers, but you know, we all have one as well. So that's kind of prompted me to do this video on release, and I thought, what better way than to add it to the spiritual development playlist. And it actually works really well, especially if you're just starting out your spiritual journey, or if you've been on your spiritual journey for quite a while. Sometimes it's really good to get back to basics, which, you know, that's very much what I am. I'm a basic witch. No, I'm not. Again, stop with the self-defeating beliefs and the self putting down. You know, I do that a lot, even though I do it in humor. My brain hears that, my soul hears that. So we've all got to be really careful with how we talk about ourselves, even if it's only in jest as well. So I think this is something that we're really starting to acknowledge within ourselves. If you can hear that rattling in the background, because I've got my windows open. It's quite windy here today, but it's going to get quite smoky in here in a minute, so that's kind of why. My neighbours are going to think, oh my God, she's at it again. She's at it again. So if you are a follower of mine, you'll know that the readings just lately and the posts that I've been posting on the community page has been quite very much about us remembering who we are and releasing things. So this is an absolutely fantastic time to do a releasing ritual. Now, any full moon is a fantastic time to release. Full moons are about showing gratitude from what you've manifested in the new moon phase. And I will do a video on moon phases because I do work with them, but I'm not an expert. And it's good for showing gratitude for what's worked, but then it's good for releasing what hasn't worked. But this being a blood moon lunar eclipse is a perfect time for releasing those deep emotional wounds that we've carried for however long we've carried them for, as well as releasing anything that we want to release right now in our lives. It's also a really good time for self-reflection, recharging your energy, rejuvenating your spirit. Yeah. So I down tools for reading cards, maybe a couple of days before the full moon and a couple of days after. I just feel I can't read during that time. It's weird. The connection is just different. So I've done videos to cover me through that period, and I'll concentrate on other things during this time. And it's just a time of me recharging my energy as well. So I'll be back reading tarot cards, posting them probably on Tuesday. But I've got videos covered right up until then anyway. So you won't go without any videos, but it's something that I've recognized within myself. So great time for releasing what no longer serves you. Great time for cleansing negativity and finding closure of things that you need to find closure within your life. It's a good time to harvest the intentions that you put out during a new moon. So new moons are a great time to push your intentions out. And again, I'll cover that in another video. So it's a period now for reaping the rewards, celebrating the progress of the intentions that you set during the new moon, taking stock of the achievements, but then releasing whatever hasn't worked. So that's how you can generally work with this energy, but it just carries more punch the day that I'm doing this, because it is on a lunar eclipse. But equally, whenever you're listening to this, you've been guided to this video for whatever reason at whatever particular time. Don't forget the moon's in the air all the time. It's up there in the sky. Yeah, it doesn't go. It's not only 2 days a month that you can work with it. You can work with the moon any day. It's there all the time, up there at night, up pops the moon. Okay, it's always there for you to work with. But we'll do a video on moon energies and things like that. So let's get on to some moon water. So as you can see, we have a jar of water. Now I've got filtered water, and it's just a filtered jug that you can buy. It's not a fancy filter thing, but filtered water, preferably natural spring water ideally, but you know, I don't have a natural spring near me. If you don't have either of those, you can just boil tap water, 0707 as I said that, boil tap water, allow it to cool before you put it in your glass jar. If you don't have a glass jar, you can use just a normal glass and cover the top with muslin or cloth or something like that, just to make sure nothing gets in it. Leave that out all night. That's moon water. That's as simple as that. That's moon water. Whisper your intentions into it. Leave it out all night. Yes? Again, we're not manifesting. This is moon water, but we're not manifesting with this moon water. Maybe label it that this is lunar eclipse moon water. And but we're going to drink this, but save some for the 9/9 portal, because the 9/9 portal I'm very much seen as the rebirth. And you've all, if you follow me, you'll know that a lot of the readings lately have been about rising from the ashes, the phoenix rising from the ashes. Yeah, 8/8 as I said that. So this is about rebirth. So save some of this water for the 9/9 portal. You can leave it out until 9/9 if you want to, and that's the 9th of the 9th of September. But again, this is a timeless video. You can make moon water at any time. All right, moon water at any time, doesn't even have to be on a full moon. But I'm not the expert. There's a lady I follow on TikTok called Blue Bodhi, and I take a lot of my information from her as well. So I'm not an expert. Do your research. If it resonates with you, do it. If it doesn't, don't. Simple as that. So that's moon water. That's how you can make it. It really is as simple as that. If you want to pop some essential oils in there once it's charged with the moon water, the moon, then you obviously can. But yeah, beautiful. You want to be drinking that. So let's move that out the way, because that's going to go out outside tonight. If you live in a flat, pop it on your windowsill. Pop it on your window ledge inside. You know, if you want to. I wouldn't leave it on a window ledge outside in case it falls off. But yeah, pop it on your window ledge. That is perfect. And again, save some, yes? Save some. So what you will need for this releasing ritual is something to burn what you're releasing. So I've got my little cauldron here. Okay, so make sure you're very fire safety conscious. This obviously will not burn. I think it's cast iron or something. So do make sure you've got the right equipment. This can be done in anything that doesn't burn. It doesn't have to be a cauldron, all right? Just be mindful of what's around you. If you're doing it outside, make sure you are not going to set light to anything. Be safety aware, please. I've got some myrrh resin, frankincense resin, copal resin, but you don't have to have any of that. I've got some bay leaves, which I've already written what I want to release. I could have filled my whole jar of bay leaves if I wanted to. So just be mindful that we don't want to cause a bonfire. But I could have made a bonfire. I've got some sage, which I'm going to use, take bits off and use that as cleansing said things that I want to release as I'm releasing them into the universe. I've got some Palo Santo that I might burn. Who knows? Might not. If you don't have any of this or this, it is fine. Pieces of paper will work just as well. You can get pieces of paper, write what you're going to release and rip them up. Yep, rip them up, write them, cut them out into squares, and we can burn them. You can use twigs from your garden, 111 as I said that. So don't think, oh God, I haven't got any of this stuff to do this with now. Use what you have, because 1111, it's the intention that you put in that makes the difference. That's what means it. Okay, we are going to pull an ancient stones oracle at the end as well, just because. Just because, that's all I want to do it for, just because. So the bay leaves, I use them for release. Yes, I use them because they're quite spiritual. A bay leaf has got quite a spiritual meaning behind it, and just go and look it up. You know, bay leaves are known to have the spiritual meaning. Yeah. And on here, I've got massive bay leaves. So on here, I have written inner child wound, witch wound. I've even drawn a little witch's broom on there and a heart. I'm releasing shame. I'm releasing self-doubt. I'm releasing guilt. I'm releasing the mother wound. I love you, Mum, by the way, but I'm releasing the mother wound. I'm releasing negativity. I'm releasing negative attachments. I'm releasing fear. This list is not exhaustive. This list could have gone on and on and on, but I know the meaning behind each of those. So there's packed full of intention, even though there's just a couple of words on some of them and one word on another. There's so much intention going to go into that because I know the meaning behind each and every one of those. Yes. So when you're burning, you are burning with the intention. And then I say, as I burn each bay leaf, I release this with love. It no longer belongs to me. All right. And we will do that. I'll show you in real time what we're doing. Once we're finished, we'll then clear out the leftover energy. But I burn mine with sage. So in my mind, I try to make things as easy as possible. We are cleansing it as we're burning through. But as the added extra, I'm going to add frankincense, myrrh and copal for that deeper spiritual clearing. Yeah. And the resin lifts the vibes to a higher frequency. And it's great after the emotional release that we are releasing. If you don't have any of them, don't worry. If you have, I don't know, frankincense in an oil form, myrrh in an oil form or whatever, put a couple of drops of that in. Or anything that holds sentimental value of some sort to make it a deeper spiritual clearing. Don't limit yourself to what I'm saying here. Yeah? And letting go, finally, is not forgetting. It doesn't mean that you're forgetting. It means that you're freeing yourself. Yeah, trust what's leaving. It's clearing a space for who you are becoming. And you are going to rise like the phoenix. Woo! And then I will finish with something that one of you beautiful subscribers found and wrote on the spiritual protection video that I done, which I pinned a comment. And I will finish by reading that out. It is not my words, but it's a perfect time to cut those cords right now, everybody listening to this. So I hope you enjoy this burning ritual, something that you can do for yourself. If you don't have any of the things that I have said, and it's not something that you can do where you are currently, think about what it is you want to release and imagine that you are burning them in my cauldron with me. Okay? Imagine you're burning them in my cauldron with me. And let's get cracking, shall we? Just getting my little piece of paper ready that I think it was Sarah Imune, I think it was Sarah that put the comment on about Archangel Michael's cord cutting. So I'm just going to move that there because obviously we want to be safety aware, don't we? Right, let me just pause you because I'm going to break off little pieces of this and get my fire cauldron ready, all right? Okay, so I've got my cauldron ready. And as you can see, I've broken up some of my incense stick because they're so chunky and fat. I like to use them like this. They're beautiful. Broken it up. So there's not loads in there, but this is going to cause quite a fire. Okay, so do be safe. Do be careful. And we are going to, where's my lighter? We're going to light it up. And each one we're going to burn. All right? And we're going to say a little releasing prayer, affirmation, just a couple of words for each one, and then I will end it on the Archangel Michael cutting cords that one of the wonderful subscribers found on here, which I thank you so much. Beautiful. And feel free to use it or make your own up, but I just want to thank Sarah for sharing it. So I thought, what a better way of doing that and actually using it on the channel. Now, I don't want to burn the lighter. Are we ready? Are we alight? Yes. So I'm going to release this one first. I release my mother wound with love. It no longer belongs to me. I release any negative attachments with love. They no longer belong to me. I release guilt with love. It no longer belongs to me. And this is going to go up very soon, so, let's just be careful. I release self-doubt with love. It has no place in my energy. Whoops. Let's see if that's going to catch. And before I put anything else in that could potentially cause a bit of a ruckus. So let's fan those flames a bit, hopefully. If not, we'll get the lighter on it again. But these might be things that don't want to go just yet. They're being stubborn. And this is what came out in the readings, like we might be coming up against resistance. But we push through that resistance. And we release. Because this no longer holds us back. This serves no purpose in our lives anymore. There's no smoke without fire. So we want to trust. Let's release this energy. Let's allow it to burn. Let's send it up with some more cleansing. And we'll pop some myrrh. because maybe we need to cleanse on a deeper level at the same time as burning, because these are stubborn and they don't want to shift, but we want them to go. So be patient and allow them to burn. Allow them to slowly release into the universe. Perhaps this is the way that they need to be released now. Oops. Let's let this energy go. I'm so worried this is literally going to go up in flames in a minute. This is definitely not something that I could have done outside today because the wind is so powerful. It's the winds of change. Change is coming. Change is coming. And I am here for that. And I think anybody watching this is here for that too. I can't believe these are being so stubborn. So stubborn. It's that self-doubt. Right, you. You're going to get it. You're going to get it now. I will not let you hold me back anymore. The inner child wound, I release you with love. You no longer belong to me. I don't want you in my life anymore. Off you go. Negativity, I release you with love. You no longer belong to me. Shame, I release you with love. You no longer belong to me. Fear, 2222 as I said that. That's a biggie, isn't it? That's a biggie. I release you with love. You no longer belong to me. Smells lovely in here. It smells delightful. And the last one, you beautiful lot, the witch wound, I release you with love. But it no longer belongs to me, and I remember who I am and what I'm here to do. Are you going to fly with me? I do hope so. Are you remembering right now? Is this resonating with you in the very essence of your soul? Is this resonating with you? Let's release it. Let's release it. This is so much to release. The reluctance of letting this go. It doesn't want to go. But we want to release it. So we've got copal. Let's pop some more myrrh in there. Let's go with some frankincense. I'm going to cleanse the neighborhood. And we want this to burn all of those bay leaves completely to ashes. We want this to completely burn to ashes. Any that comes out, get back in there. Get back in there. Oh, I just love this. I just love it. I really encourage you all to do this. It is such a freeing feeling, especially seeing how stubborn they are to go, how stubborn they're behaving. They don't want to go. This is how deep these wounds are. They don't want to leave. They want to stay. And I don't want them anymore. I want them gone and dissolved to dust. That's what I want. And that's what I will make sure happens. Again, I'm going to light the holy wood off of this. Just want to make sure all of those bay leaves are burnt. Send it up with some holy wood smoke as well. Palo Santo. Send it off. In fact, you know, there is so much there with such resistance. I'm going to put the remainder of that in because I want to make sure that this is completely gone. So I'm actually going to burn and just let this burn out and allow it to really be released. Okay, so while that's burning, just watch the flame. Sit for a moment, take a few deep breaths. Alexa, play meditation music. Okay. Just close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. And set your own intentions on what you want to release. And once you've made your mind up what you want to release, you can open them again and just watch the flame. And dear Archangel Michael, strong and bright, wield your sword of sacred light. Sever cords that weigh me down, seen or unseen, all around. Cut the ties that do not serve, or that drain what I deserve. Clear the webs I did not weave. Let old bindings gently leave. I call my power back to me, from every soul and memory. My voice, my light, my energy. Return to me so I am free. I anchor now in truth and grace. Within my heart a sacred space. As I rise and walk anew, let only love and light pass through. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Wow. Wow. That was awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, Sarah. Thank you so much for sharing that with the group. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. And I don't know where Sarah found it, but it is just beautiful. So thank you so much for sharing that with the group. Let's just finally finish on an Ancient Stones card for us all. Be a mountain, slow and steady, foundations, patience. We are in our foundations right now. We are clearing out the very foundations to build stronger, better, so that we can resist all weathers. That is what we're doing. That is what I hope we are achieving on this channel together. And that is what I get from this card. So 3030, as I said that, I really hope you enjoyed this releasing ritual. This is by no means the only way you can practice releasing rituals. This is just something that I have put together today for the purpose of some spiritual development, guidance of a way forward. And I just hope that you enjoyed it. So go make your moon water. Don't forget. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I do hope you enjoyed it. This will burn out until it is finished burning out, and the ashes I will then bury, discard. Gone. I won't use them for any other workings. It won't go in my protection salt or anything like that. This will be buried. And that's where it will remain. So I do hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much. Please share in the comments how you release any energy that you don't want anymore. Share with us. And I wish you all a wonderful night. And I will see you all again soon. Face to face next time. Take care. Much love. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Bye bye.